Phase Change Unit, Lesson 4.3, Science Seminar. Activity 3, Participating in the Science Seminar. A science seminar is a scientific discussion in which ideas are shared and students can question and challenge one another. The purpose of the science seminar is to use everyone's knowledge to come to a deeper understanding of something. Today's science seminar is specifically about the liquid oxygen machine and why it is not working correctly. Science seminar expectations. You're expected to run the conversation, use evidence to support ideas, explain your thinking, listen to one another, respond to one another, and to be open about changing your minds. Science seminar seating. Inner semicircle. Half of the class sits in the inner semicircle. These students will share and discuss their ideas about the evidence. Outer semicircle. The other half of the class sits in the outer semicircle. These students will listen and take notes. Switch roles. Halfway through, students switch positions and roles. When you're in the outer semicircle, you'll use this sheet to take notes as you listen. Let's review the directions for how to use this sheet. During the science seminar, you will share your thinking about the evidence about how it supports or does not support each claim. As you discuss, you will also think about everything you've been learning about phase change, kinetic energy, and molecular attraction. This is your time to discuss the best explanation for why the liquid oxygen machine is not producing the normal amount of liquid oxygen. I'll start the conversation off and offer prompts when needed. Otherwise, I'll just be observing. As much as possible, you will run the discussion. It's okay if it is quiet for a few minutes while you think about your ideas. As you participate in the science seminar, make sure to use this kind of scientific language. Consider that you've learned it and use it to explain your thinking. I think this evidence supports this claim because. I don't think this evidence supports this claim because. I agree because. I disagree because. And why do you think that? Let's begin the science seminar. Take your seats, bring your science seminar materials, and something to write with. During the science seminar, you should refer to the claims, evidence cards, and liquid oxygen machine diagram. I can project these as you mention them. Today, you will consider which problem with the liquid oxygen machine is causing it to produce less liquid oxygen than normal. Start with evidence card D, and then continue discussing the other cards. How does this evidence either support or refute a claim about the liquid oxygen machine? Read card D aloud. Less liquid water than usual was coming out of tank 1. Consider what could cause less liquid water to come out of tank 1. For if the temperature of the tank 1 were higher than normal, more of the water vapor might have turned to gas. Continue discussing the possible causes of the problem with the liquid oxygen machine. Remember to refer to the evidence and respond to one another's ideas. Now you will change your roles to continue the science seminar. Switch seats between the inner and outer semicircles. Students moving to the inner semicircle, take out your science seminar materials. Students moving to the outer semicircle, take out your science seminar observation sheets or turn to page 120 of your investigation notebook. You'll now focus on evidence card E and continue the discussion. How does this evidence either support or refute a claim about the liquid oxygen machine? Evidence card E says more gas than normal came out of tank 3. Consider what could cause more gas than normal to come out of tank 3. For example, if the temperature of tank 3 were higher than usual, more gas would come out of it. Continue discussing the possible causes of the problem with the liquid oxygen machine. Remember to refer to the evidence and respond to one another's ideas. Let's conclude the science seminar with a whole class discussion. Which of these 3 claims do you think is best supported and why? Claim 1, there's frozen water in tank 2, which is blocking some of the oxygen from going into tank 3. Some of the liquid oxygen evaporated in tank 3. Some of the oxygen didn't condense in tank 2. Remember, the Universal Space Agency must fix this problem in order to make their launch deadline. Just like scientists, we did not all agree on the claims presented in the science seminar. However, listening to one another's ideas about the evidence that supports the claims helped us deepen our understanding of the problem. Disagreements help us explain our thinking and consider new ideas. This kind of discussion helps us to construct better explanations for scientific questions. Students, choose the claim you think is best supported and record the evidence that supports it. You will write a more complete argument in the next lesson. End of activity. End of lesson.